Taxis do not exist in his reality. Everything is discrete transfer. Discipline is not sacrifice, it's investment. Because every small present renunciation becomes future freedom. The walls of his office have acoustic and strategic insulation. Innovation is not creativity, it's necessity. Because they see problems that others don't yet know they have. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance. Because they extract maximum value from minimal elements and resources. There is no noise where he lives, only pure concentration and prolonged vision. People mark times on clocks, but his time is measured in market movements and decisions that cannot wait. Quality is not the standard, it's the signature, because they understand that constant excellence is their personal brand. Quality is not an option, it's DNA, because they understand that constant excellence is their natural differentiator. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback, because every obstacle reveals exactly what they need to strengthen. The file he keeps in his briefcase weighs more than an ingot. Patience is not passivity, it's preparation, because they know that the perfect opportunity requires perfect preparation. Because the correct systems eliminate the need for exhausting decisions. In their homes, silence has its own weight, as if the walls hold the echo of decisions that change the world. They don't study markets, they create them, because they understand that true wealth comes from needs that others haven't seen. Their objectives are not dreams, they are architectures. Detailed plans of realities they plan to build systematically, necessary to breathe in the world they are building. The walls of his meeting room are shielded with agreements. Failure does not define them, it refines them. Their decisions are not options, they are commitments, because each choice is an act of faith in the future they create. The respect he generates is not demanded, it's imposed. Because their subconscious analyzes variables that the conscious mind cannot handle. The conversations he has are not casual, they are strategies in disguise. The silence between phrases generates more impact than any presentation. Power is not possession, it's responsibility. Because they understand that every acquired ability implies the obligation to use it. Success is not a destination, it's a process. And every achievement is simply evidence of systems that others cannot see. Their routines are not habits, they are rituals of power that align mind, body, and purpose towards specific goals. The signatures he collects are not autographs, they are alliances. Their mistakes are not weaknesses, they are investments in wisdom, because every paid failure becomes refined instinct. Their alliances are not partnerships, they are multipliers, because each correct association exponentially amplifies the impact. Watches do not mark hours, they mark commitments with key people. Reputation is not image, it's history, built with consistency between what they promise and what they deliver. There are no Sundays for him, only days with different rhythms. Success does not satisfy them, it propels them, because every achievement is evidence that they can achieve much more. The words he chooses are not decorative, they are fine bullets. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. Time is not money, it's opportunity, and every second invested correctly generates exponential returns. Charisma is not personality, it's certainty, the tranquility projected by those who know exactly where they are going. While the city sleeps, he reviews the markets that will dictate the future. The private jet is not a luxury, it's high-level logistics. The languages he speaks are not measured in words but in figures. Money is not the end, it's flow, a current that they direct towards the materialization of impossible visions. The technology he uses is not yet on the market. Chaos does not disorient them, it energizes them, because they see opportunities where others only perceive problems. Their words are not communication, they are construction, because each phrase builds bridges towards shared realities. There are no frames with phrases, only expansion maps. Knowledge is not power, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. The view from his desk reaches further than any tower. Quality is not an option, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. Change is not interruption, it's evolution. because they see in each transformation the opportunity to lead the future. Change is not disruption, it's opportunity, because they see in each transformation the possibility of redefining entire industries. The names on his agenda are not pronounced publicly. Confidence is not a feeling, it's calculation based on probabilities that they process faster than computers. Failure is not the end, it's feedback, valuable data that others pay fortunes to obtain. Their children do not inherit money, they inherit mindsets that will turn problems into opportunities for generations. Because they use the current reality as a platform to leap into the impossible. Competition does not worry them, they study it, because they understand that rivals are masters in disguise. Knowledge is not advantage, it's leverage, and they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Pressure does not break them, it strengthens them, like metal that is tempered under conditions that would destroy ordinary materials. The figures do not impress him, they only motivate him to rebuild. Innovation is not creativity, it's evolution, because they identify the next stage before others understand the current one. The value of his time is not measured in money, it's measured in access. Their teams are not employees, they are extensions of their vision, multipliers of impact trained to think like them. Important decisions don't sound loud, they just change the course of things. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. Change is not a threat, it's fuel, because they channel each transformation towards the construction of new realities. Patience is not virtue, it's strategy, because they know that the perfect moment is worth more than impulsive speed. The restaurant he frequents does not appear on Google Maps. The helicopter lands just as the contract is about to be signed. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because every no received reveals exactly what they need to change. His investments are made in places where others don't yet know there is opportunity. Their thoughts are not ideas, they are seeds, because each concept is designed to grow and transform into tangible reality. Their routines are not habits, they are architectures, structures designed to generate specific results. Simplicity is not lack, it's mastery, because only those who master complexity can create elegance. The present is not a prison, it's a platform, because they use each moment as a springboard towards extraordinary realities. Their meetings do not have agendas, they have results, because they know that clarity of purpose eliminates the need for protocols. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because each difficulty reveals exactly what capabilities they need to develop. Failure is not the end, it's information, valuable data on what to adjust so that the next iteration is perfect. Failure is not defeat, it's education, because each mistake is a lesson that others pay to learn. Rain does not delay him, he waits for it as part of the show. Improvised meetings do not exist in his world. Discipline is not restriction, it's freedom, because the right habits eliminate the need to make exhausting decisions. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback, valuable information on what to adjust to achieve the desired result. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. Knowledge is not accumulation, it's transformation, because they know that information without action is lost potential. Legacy is not inheritance, it's momentum, the force that will continue to transform the world long after their departure. Their emotions do not control them, they inform them. Perfect execution is not a coincidence, it's an obsession, because they understand that small details create huge differences. Small decisions do not reach his desk. Their mistakes are not failures, they are data that refine mental algorithms that others would take decades to develop. Influence is not bought, it's built, decision by decision, until the world moves to the rhythm of their ideas. Others look for jobs. They create entire industries where millions will find their purpose without knowing it. His desk is cleaner than the history of some banks. The cold marble under his feet is the same from where empires are built. The crystal in his room reflects as much style as discipline. Fatigue is not physical. It's the weight of knowing that their decisions today will determine how millions live tomorrow. Control is not domination, it's influence. The ability to create conditions where others make the right decisions. Money is not security, it's freedom. The ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. Their decisions are not choices, they are destinies, because they understand that each option is a vote for the world they are building. Their thoughts are not private, they are prototypes, drafts of futures that others will experience as destiny. The breeze entering his balcony was calculated when building it. The plane does not take off until everything is as he expects. Innovation is not invention, it's connection, because they see relationships between ideas that others keep separate. He is not interested in seeming successful. He is interested in being treated as someone who decides. His personal assistant has more power than several directors. Power is not strength, it's magnetism, the ability to attract resources, talents, and opportunities without apparent effort. Their alliances are not conveniences, they are constructions, because each partnership builds unique possibilities. Their networks are not contacts, they are extensions of their ability to impact multiplied by brilliant minds. The car he drives does not make noise, but it clears the way. The echo of his voice bounces only in rooms where there is respect. The most important contract was signed without ink, only with a glance. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. The trips he takes are not tourism, they are silent advances. A message from his secretary can close operations without further words. Each button on his shirt costs more than an average rent. The elevator opens and everyone knows it's time to shut up. Their thoughts are not casual, they are intentional. Each of his employees knows they work for a vision, not a company. Time is not a limitation, it's a resource. And like any resource, its value lies in the wisdom with which it is invested. Speed is not haste, it's efficiency, because they have eliminated everything that does not directly contribute to the goal. The sound of the scanner is as familiar as that of a symphony. Their alliances are not conveniences, they are architectures of power that redesign entire industries. The piano plays softly as the plan for the next quarter is projected. Their priorities are not urgencies, they are investments, because every minute dedicated correctly generates hours of advantage.